All right, welcome everyone with Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we're here for
Hibike Euphonium, Season 3, Episode 6. That was such a cute festival episode.
It was really wonderful, yeah.
Oh my god.
We just had some good stuff.
Yep.
Time with Kumiko,
Mm-hmm.
Reina.
Yep.
And
That
we're
was
just
wonderful.
Ready for the tryouts and
Yes.
everything. Just
Yes.
means we're probably going into more serious mode stuff.
Probably.
This was like our, hey,
Calm before the storm.
like just a nice little quiet bit
Yeah.
of just really wholesome emotions and feelings and thinking about the future.
It's going to be fine.
Right, because the future is about to be determined.
And Chloe is going to be fine.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
You go, girl.
Because they're setting up the tryouts to then be for every individual performance.
Right.
So someone being, cut or being, put on the performance.
It's not the end of the world.
Well, it does not mean that they're there for every single thing.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But also, all right.
Yeah,
This is where they square up,
This is where it's time to actually
15
compare
rounds,
and get compare and get evaluated.
Right.
So y'all, without further ado, let's get into this.
いよいよオーディション幹部が落ちたらやっぱり噂になるよな
アホでしょこれがあがた祭りの時の写真わあよく撮れてますねまあ幹部が愚痴言えるのもここだけだから多めに見てあげて久美子ちゃん写真できたよほんと修学旅行のもおおよく撮れてる
Very cute.
Yeah.
あごめんフィルムだから焼き増しはするよ焼き
Wait, these weren't digital?
自分が写真写るの好きじゃないの撮るのは好きなんだけど
Yeah. Doesn't like being the center
I
of
don't want to
attention.
take. Well, I don't want to take away other people's, space and
Spotlight,
stuff.
yeah.
I'm not meant to be here,
Right.
3連符が噛み合っていません金管は木管をよく聞くように
Okay.
気がつくと季節は夏を迎えていた
乗るのは大事ですが
吹奏楽コンクール2大会まで
トランペットへの受け渡しを丁寧にしてください
We're almost there. Tuning.
チューニングするとき吹き方を変えてメモリに合わせようとしても意味ないよ缶の方を調整しなきゃなるほど
Well, that makes sense, but how do you?
その時の音をここで覚えて
Yeah, that's really tough.
を感じられるようになっていかなきゃね
全然できる気し
Yeah.
ない
Because you blow like different ways, different times. Like
その
Yeah.
時に音が高くなりやすいとか知るだけで違うよ目から鱗が先輩方ってすごい
yeah.
は基礎だからできるようになっていかなきゃ
かほちゃんも頑張って
You got this.
Oh.
こ
Yeah.
の不転四分音符短かったよえたたた
あはいありがとうございます
Nice. I love that the youths are just sitting here, just trying to like
来るなんて
help
Right.
each other out.
敵
はいオーディションは
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Hmm.
黒とかバチバチらしいですよ
Yeah.
やっぱり私
Stop that.
Yeah.
We
You
want to
shut
go
your
all the
mouth.
way to nationals and everything. Yeah.
Hmm.
UFO って2人くらいでしょソリだってあるし誰かが外れることに
Hey, this thinking could get in the way of your practicing.
Yeah.
つまりこのまま
Yeah, yeah. Karade takes that as more of a front. Yeah, yeah.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Don't think we'll just roll over,
そういうわけじゃないよ
But,
ただ
but, yeah.
then crush us with your full strength, if you can.
申し訳ないっていうのがよくわからなくて北宇治でずっと吹いてきた人を押しのけて私が吹くのは申し訳ないって意味なの
Oh, and it's even the same situation as the first
Yeah,
year
yeah,
of
yeah.
it being the president.
Right.
特に部長がコンクールメンバーから外れたら部全体としても
かなでちゃん
Yeah, yeah.
各パートの上手い人を選んで大会に挑む北宇治は毎年そうやってきたんだ
That's how it's always been.
反対ではないけど
I love the
Just
voice
doesn't know if
acting.
she
There's
can
a lot of
trust them.
subtlety going on here.
本当にいるのかな
Who cares?
いるよ
Yeah, I would be happy.
部員全員
That's a pretty lie, but it's a lie.
北宇治は全国
Okay, here we go.
Oh,
Here we
yeah,
go.
だから学年とか実績とか関係なく人で挑む
Yeah, but you can hear the
達成する最善
Right. It might not be a natural response, but will people end up being happy?
Right. Right. Good. Yes, you were.
Just disappointed.
Yeah. Not in an you know. Like, I know, but yeah, of course.
Yep. Oh wait, oh that's right. Yeah, that wasn't the president. It was just a third year.
She's got them drilled. Yeah.
Right. But also the confidence of like, no, I'm playing the soli. You guys need to catch up to me.
Yeah. A cold wind blows. Oh.
Hey.
Yeah. Oh, the future. Again. No. Right. You could still play. You could do like side gigs where you go to weddings or I don't know. Like
sure.
Youth is a little bit specific, but you know, like. Kyoani. Just casually just flexing for no reason. Yeah.
That's sweet.
I love the serendipitous encounter of just another person who's got similar passion coming in and being like, hey.
Oh, okay.
I want to see you play.
Right, because there's other auditions, so.
Gambate.
You're ready for this, soldier?
Yeah. Yeah, there's still 3 of them.
Yeah.
Someone's not making it.
Yeah, I think it might be Kumiko.
I really do think it's Kumiko. It
not for the performance as a whole, but
at least.
Well, yeah, she might not make it for the soli.
Yeah.
It might be that she.
Oh yeah.
Sure.
Right, it could be 1.
It could be 1, it could be 3.
Right.
Like,
it depends. The soli is the big stakes thing where Kumiko has a very low likelihood of, definitively getting that.
Right.
But she's sweating bullets. Oh, Kumiko's last. Yeah. In some ways, going last is actually a benefit.
A benefit, but it could be bad if like she listens to Kuroe playing and it's like, oh my god,
Well, we'll hear, won't we? Yeah. Her breath control seems really good. Nice, keeping it nice and quick. Oh.
Okay.
I've never auditioned for anything in like a sports or music or anything sense.
Yeah.
But I have done like group tryouts. Oh, she was just in her head for a second. Oh, she really wants to play, yeah. And they don't let us hear it.
I know.
Yep, keep practicing. Oh, okay. Yep, Reina. Out the gate, yep. Yep. Nice!
Good job.
Yes.
All right.
Kumiko's in. Yes. 2 youths. 3. All 3.
All right.
But
Oh.
yeah, not all 4. Okay. Yes.
Yeah.
First time.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
You worked so hard.
You go. Way to go.
Whoa.
Good job.
Oh. Oh. Dang.
Okay.
She did so much helping other people, but she didn't get in. Yeah, they'll be going together.
Yep.
It's the 4 of them
Yeah.
all work. It's 4 of us. Oh. Praise me. Yeah. Yes.
That's right. Let me tell you about the group Monica.
Is her voice actress from Monogatari? The blonde with the pigtails?
Oh, wait. Kumiko did get the Soli?
Wait. I don't think they... Did I miss it? Did they just say?
Maybe it's that whoever is mentioned first is the one that would be doing the Soli for...
Generally?
You know?
But I don't think that's determined. Yeah, Taki sees something that's a big picture, and that's his job, yeah. But what about the group vote, potentially?
Yeah.
Yeah, she just wanted to air it out and talk about it. No, I get it. Damn. Yeah.
Sure, other people might have issues with his decisions, yeah. For the communication.
Yeah. Oh.
You're a good leader.
You're a great leader.
Really good leader.
Yeah, there's still time before the actual competition.
Right.
So the actual, you know, having everyone still practice for the Soli until you have to actually decide. Because you still have to do the whole part, you know.
Well, right, but I think if they said that she got it, then...
Okay. I mean, it makes sense if it's just whoever was the first, but they didn't say...
Right.
But I did literally look away right at that point where you said you saw something, so maybe I just missed it.
Oh,
because that was Kanade bringing it up.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, she congratulated her on getting the Soli.
Yes. Oh.
She's being very assertive right now.
Yeah.
Is that why she's so, like, hesitant? Because when she does start to assert herself, she's, like, very assertive.
オーディションのことなんですけど、松本先生から発表があったんですよね。本当に聞いていいのかわからないんですけど、中馬パートの選考って、鎌谷さん、さっちゃんと比べると、大前さんは部内で行われたアンサンブルコンテストのこと。やっぱり完成度ですかね。私もそれと同じです。確かに拙いですが、音量は素晴らしい。彼女の音は魅力的だと感じました。でも演奏って音量だけじゃ。もちろんそうです。
Oh. Okay.
Whoa. That kind of, yeah.
滝先生は私たちを全国に連れて
Yeah,
行ってくれる
yeah.
んですよね。
Yeah, exactly.
Right, right. But she just wants to make sure that
Yeah.
we're doing
We're on the
this
right
in a way
track.
that we're not cutting corners. Yeah. Yeah. So she's got it. Yeah.
どうしたのこんな時間に。
I wanted to.
ちょっと進路のことで
They haven't talked about it yet.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna play together.
大会に向けての相談とか。それは問題ないでしょ。ひとまず。
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
おめでとう。ソリは全国まで私たち二人で吹きたいと思ってる。うん。それに怖いドラムメジャーもいるしね。
Yeah.
そんなドラムメジャーと仲良しの部長もいるしね。
Stop flirting and just kiss already.
Yeah.
問題も必ず起きるだろ
Oh, yeah.
う。でも信じて。
Oh.
目指す目標に向かって。
Oh my God. So fast.
Wow. Yeah.
絶対後悔しないよう頑張っていきましょう。
All right.
部長
The space is yours. Yep.
北氏
She fight on. Ah!
そして次の曲が始まるのです。
Oh my God. And this is where we're at already in the season
Okay.
here.
Yeah.
Oh,
We're at
episode 7
6.
getting us a
What would've-
full-on
Right.
prefecture
Yep.
entry. So they could complete the prefecture stuff all in one episode.
Yeah. Like, we're at where season 1 ended
Basically.
for the school year, you know? So, like,
Yeah, season 3 is going very fast.
yeah. And I like that new side of Kuroe where it's like
Hey, I'd like to step in and
yeah, like
get...
that felt to me like the shit, you did beat me.
Right,
like,
right.
Okay, like the
I can tell you're about to go
Yeah.
flying somewhere really strange.
It's Brooklyn Nine-Nine with the I'm sorry, sir, I can't play squash. No, I heard about someone who ate a pickleball. You know, like I need you to unleash the beast.
That was nothing I could ever have guessed what you were gonna reference, but wow.
Wow.
Well,
Okay.
auditions are done.
And we got all 4 of our girls in it.
Yep. All
Way to
4
go.
going into the prefecture.
Yep.
That's fantastic.
Mhm.
So the only real drama can come in where one of them maybe doesn't do optimally in the performance. They get a little bit of
Yeah.
stage fright. There's a little bit of just complications that come up. Maybe Kumiko has to deal with future plans and stuff that then make it so she can't practice as much for the next one.
Sure.
Maybe for the
Yep.
next audition, you know,
Kuroe's
Kuroe
like-
comes in with a fiery,
Right,
like,
she's got just
passion.
like the stars for eyes, you know, and it's like I'm
like,
doing
Kumiko,
this, you know.
you beat me. Like, I want to know, like, what is it about your playing? Like, what?
Right.
Like, can I watch? Can I listen? Like,
yeah.
it's that little bit of like hunger and thirst,
Right.
you know.
It's the
like,
dog on the bone that at first is like and then you go to take it and it's like ah.
Yeah. And so I don't think there's any resentment or anything. I just think there's that little bit of like passion because Kuroe's problem was that she wasn't playing badly in any way, but I definitely don't think she was putting in 110%, you know?
Yeah.
I hate the phrase 110%, but it's basically to put into the idea that when you perform and you try to go optimally, there's an element where you can basically, you know, just do the performance part well.
Yeah.
But then there's that other part where you basically build your life around it and you basically become a being of one thing. And
Yeah,
you live and
exactly.
breathe that one thing. That's where the 110%
You
comes
kind of
in.
you
And
kind
I
of
got
break
idea-
the rules.
You break
Yeah.
the rules a little bit. And that's
Yeah.
why I think that Kuroe was basically bringing in her 100%.
Right.
And she realized that that's basically making it then a...
Right.
It might as well be a politics decision at that point that Kumiko gets it, because while they probably are equally good in certain ways, the point still stands that if Kumiko didn't make it, there might be a morale difference there. And Taki probably doesn't weigh that too much, but I'll bet he weighs it like
A
one
little
point,
bit.
like a tiny little bit.
Sure.
And the idea that he was already making a decision that was not based on skill, more the idea that her sound was loud enough that he's like, you know, that actual difference is going to matter in a large ensemble.
Right.
Where I don't need the most fine-tuned playing on every single note. We can actually have her just not play those hard parts.
This is where it's like, no, we're going for gold.
Yeah.
We're going to be playing a little dirty.
We're going to be a little bit tricky with this.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, unfortunately,
it very much
we're not going to bring in the more talented person here,
right.
Which then it begs the question, was Kumiko one of those decisions potentially?
Right. Well, and that's on top of the whole thing of just we still have tension for the future of she might not be in every Soli, right? You know, and so it's fun. I like that this is a way that we can have progress with the conflict while still maintaining the conflict. That's something that I feel like we didn't really have with previous seasons because it was drama before it gets to the point of the competitions.
Yes.
And then basically the season's over and the year's over, right?
Right. So having the season halfway finale basically be
we're actually going through the tournament.
We're going to go through this here, and we're actually going to have the tournament be this season.
Right. And
sounds
yes.
Okay.
And given that if you think about it, once we hear the first performance, it would be very easy to be like, oh, there is no conflict here because we already know that they're really good. So now it's just like we won't necessarily be able to hear the slight differences in round 2 and round 3, right? So that's just kind of arbitrary to the audience, right? But if it's something where we're able to basically maintain the character conflicts throughout that, then we still have gas, right? Like we're still cooking, you know? So
a lot that can bubble up there.
Yep.
I very much liked Kumiko was not able to successfully dissuade Kuroe at the very beginning with the other youth players of like, that's... I feel bad for the other players too, you know? Like, we got to get to nationals and stuff. And I could feel in the voice acting a really good amount of just Kumiko trying to make herself believe it to the utmost so that she's then persuasive.
Right.
But because she really wants to play with Reina, and she really, really wants to play with Reina, and she can't, for her own kind of character flaw reasons, she can't usually communicate well, I want this thing.
Right.
Because it sounds selfish to her. And so I liked that you could tell that subtext was going on in the bit there. And Kuroe doesn't know her well enough to be able to sense all that stuff, but she can still sense the hesitation.
Right. Because there were
and that was in her voice acting too.
People meant the things that were said, but that doesn't mean that that was all of the feelings that are at play.
Right.
And so I think Kuroe also might have clued into the, you're doing the president thing and the leader of the youth group, right? Cool.
Right.
I'm going to go to you after in private.
Yes.
But then that conversation didn't work out.
No.
Right?
No.
And, you know, and she saw the hesitation from Kumiko, right? Where it's the, I have a piece that's very important to me.
Yeah.
I'm just going to kind of dance around it. No, I don't really care about it.
Yeah.
Right?
No,
you know,
back off a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Right?
Yeah.
That's the kind of thing where Kumiko, if you were willing to be vulnerable, that would actually make her feel more at ease.
Right, which is interesting because it's something that she kind of makes a point of asking Kuroe, is that, Kuroe, you should be vulnerable and tell us why you're thinking this way. And she's like, well, I've already said, you know, this kind of thing there.
He's very straightforward.
Kanede's there to basically kind of bluntly kind of say all this stuff out loud and also kind of, you know, be like, hey, president, like, you know, like, see, I'm helping, I'm doing the thing here. But this is the part that Kumiko doesn't really have a good handle on, because all of this stuff with the performances is tied to the same fear and trepidation she has about what her future is going to hold.
Yes.
Because it is literally what will be in her future here.
Right. And the fact that she has the insecurity internally with regards to herself, she isn't able to give the answer that would actually put Kuroe at ease.
Yeah.
When Kuroe said, would anyone really be happy? Kumiko could have said,
I would be happy.
I would be happy.
Yes. And she didn't say that.
I don't give a damn what anyone else thinks, right?
Yeah.
If they have a problem, they can talk to me, right?
Yeah.
That probably would have made Kuroe at ease.
Immediately, like, leveled up the social link.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, okay, leader, let's go.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
right? But she didn't
But she
do
gave
that.
a flat response. She gave a neutral response.
She gave a flat response,
Mhm.
and by avoiding the how do I specifically feel about it,
Right.
she's actually kind of revealing
how she feels about it.
how she feels about it, and
Mhm.
worse, that she isn't honest with herself about how she feels about it.
Yeah.
Because if someone has feelings about a thing,
Yeah.
and maybe the feelings are negative,
Mhm.
that's fine.
Oh, that's
You can still
That's totally fine, yeah.
Negative feelings are still easy to deal with as long as they're acknowledged and communicated.
yeah.
If they're not,
Mm-hmm.
then it doesn't matter if they're negative, if they're positive, doesn't matter.
Yeah.
You can't work with that. And so that's kind of where it looks like we're at here. And so
Yeah.
hopefully this goes well.
Yeah.
You know,
and the Azusa conversation scene basically ended up kind of making things a little bit easier for Kumiko to understand, because I love when people basically in real life, or also characters in stories, basically kind of say in a much more easy to understand way the thing that you're kind of wrestling over, or it's kind of complicated feelings wise, it's difficult to parse out. So then they kind of just cut to the quick accidentally through all your stuff and go, oh, right. Kumiko, do you like playing the youth? Yes, I do. Okay, so you should keep playing the youth. Regardless of whether that means you end up building your career around it.
Right.
It'd really suck to go cold turkey right
and
now,
just
wouldn't
quit,
it?
right? Like,
And she's like, oh, right.
yeah, no,
You know,
totally.
like, okay, it's
Right,
that simple.
It's
Just
the you know, a 5-year-old knows this.
Yes.
but you know, an adult doesn't.
a Harvard, graduate can't
Exactly,
figure this
right,
out.
yeah.
Right, exactly. It's a thing of where you're overthinking it, Kumiko.
Mhm.
Do you like playing the youth? Yes. Would you like to play the youth
More.
with Reina specifically? Yes. Okay, so then practice like you're wanting to play the youth more and
With Reina.
So therefore, cool. All that other stuff with the future and things that doesn't
That's right. That's
doesn't matter. Right now, what do you want?
Yeah,
It's not that
That's-
simple. What do you
yeah,
want?
yeah.
You know?
all the other stuff is circumstantial vehicles in order to
Right.
get you what you want.
Yeah.
And so if you realize you want to keep playing the youth and you want to play it at a level where you can truly play with Reina,
Right.
maybe it makes a lot of sense to just do music school, because then you have an excuse, right?
And even if it is the kind of thing where you end up later regretting the commitment towards a
Sure.
specific path that basically,
Yeah.
moves things away from other paths. This is a bit more of adult kind of wisdom talking here versus the panic of when you're like 16 or 17 or 18 and you're like, I don't know what my future is going to be.
Right.
You got a long life ahead of you.
Right.
You got a lot of time to make mistakes and figure shit out. So,
But I'm gonna bring something up here that I feel like we might have brought up in the context of the show and Kumiko's struggle, but
like before, yeah.
we bring up a lot in romance anime specifically.
Right.
The line from Pride and Prejudice, the 2005 one.
Yeah.
You know, there are a few of us who are really secure enough, to be really in love without proper encouragement.
Right.
Kumiko is in that situation with regards to
Constantly.
Reina. I mean, the youth.
Constantly,
right?
That is kind of her character.
That's her character, right? You
Yeah,
know,
yeah.
it's I don't necessarily know who I am and what my
whole arc
thing
has
is.
been about basically leaving the dispassionate state that she was in,
Exactly.
so that she can grab a hold of things.
Yep. And so
Makes her a great
you're still
protagonist,
in
yeah.
that position. Fantastic protagonist.
Yeah.
And you're still in that position a little bit.
Yep.
And because of how far you've come, you've sort of forgotten that is like not something that you're bad at, but
But
it's
a sore spot, but basically,
yeah,
like it's a weakness.
right, exactly. It's the other kind of vulnerability, right?
Right.
Where it's a blind spot.
Yeah.
And so it's something to be aware of. But because she's not consciously putting effort into being aware of that, because let's be real, she's so busy with all the other stuff.
Sure.
And she has made progress in that area, so it's not as glaring of a thing that demands her attention.
No.
She's been able to get by with
Kind of pushing it.
kind
to
of
the
pushing
side.
it to the side.
Yeah.
But Kuroe might be about to remind her.
Yeah.
You
Maybe
know.
in a couple episodes, but
Yeah. And that's where I
for
hope
now,
I hope
thankfully-
there is an upset in the Sully situation.
right. I think
over
it
the
will
course
be.
of the
I think
performances.
it will be. But now we get
Mhm.
just a really good,
Yeah.
wholesome, cathartic
Yep.
celebration of all their efforts over these last 3 seasons, and
That's right.
that's gonna be fantastic. And Reina's just going to be gleaming with pride and joy that she gets to do this with you. So,
Oh yeah.
yeah.
And you are going to, even if there's a Sully upset, you are going to be doing the final Sully with Reina.
I don't know.
She will be.
I don't know. Because that's the thing. They might not make it to nationals.
No, they will. Come on. They are making it to nationals. They're making it to nationals, and they're getting gold. They made it to nationals and got bronze with in their first year.
I mean, this is that kind of show.
Yeah.
This is that kind of show. We go for pacing versus drama and realism in a lot of ways because we got a lot to do here. Like,
well, yeah, but I think with where they're at, like they are a powerhouse school now. Like they definitely.
They did acknowledge that in the world building side of things. That is true. That they have basically turned the eye of everybody, and basically the Taki situation does need to be, kind of reminded of us every once in a while that yes, the ones that basically got the majority of the time with him since he came in as a new, conductor and all that, they are the third years now. So that is basically the prime, convergence of all the factors coming in.
Right. They have momentum. Before they were pushing it uphill, and they did a really good job of that. Yeah. Now they've got the weight carrying with them. And then there's the things that they need to be aware of like, but there are first and second years that don't
positive
have
and negative X factors that could end up coming
People
about
could get crushed by the momentum, but also you don't have to worry about everything getting held up because there's one loudmouth, kid that's like, but my senpai isn't going to be playing,
Right.
Yeah.
So that's incredible. Yeah. But all right, y'all. Thank you so much for watching this episode's reaction and discussion. If you want to see the next episode's reaction and discussion right now, though, go check out the link in the doobly-doo up there. You can watch full-length timer reactions there, and any level of support gets you access to our Discord, where you can chat with us in the community there about this show, about anime in general, and also be sure to check out our Twitch channel. So if any of that interests you, we'll see you there. But until then, we're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we'll see you all next time.